Welcome to your capital. What's up? I'm Chuck Wiger, your area state senator. Thank you very much for watching. Today I'm very pleased to have North High graduate Sean Martin. Sean, welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me.
And Sean, you're a lifetime resident of the area. You had a lot of accomplishments at North High. You come to us with high recommendations, so we're very pleased you're going to share a little bit about your life and your future dreams. So welcome to our show.
Thank you.
You grew up in Maplewood.
Correct.
And tell us what it was like growing up in Maplewood for you.
Growing up in Maplewood, it was always quiet. Nothing bad happened, that's nice. Everyone around me, my neighbors, was all a big community.
You're in northern Maplewood, I believe?
Yes. If I go across the street, I'm in North St. Paul, so
Okay.
I'm as far north as we can get. So all my neighbors, if I needed anything, I could always go talk to them. Just being in Maplewood, that brought people together. It's a weird small town feeling, even though we're in a suburb and next to the cities.
Okay. Any particular activities that you most enjoyed growing up? I know at North High you were active in band, football, lacrosse, and so many things, but some of those activities growing up through elementary and middle school, what got you involved?
Well, I started football in 3rd grade, and that was like the best thing ever. It was so much fun. That's how I met most of my current friends now. Like, we've stayed friends since like 3rd grade.
Okay.
I started band in 5th grade.
What position in 3rd grade?
3rd grade, I was a middle linebacker and a running back.
Okay, so both sides. And were you a Viking fan at the same time?
I'm actually a Broncos fan. It's really weird.
Okay.
My mom's a Vikings fan, my dad's a Packers fan, and I don't know why I'm a Broncos fan, but I always have been.
Okay, so you participate in football growing up, loved that, and went to the state championship tournament through North. So congratulations as a linebacker, middle linebacker with North High.
Thank you.
So thanks for all the memories that you have shared with others in those accomplishments. Other things that you were involved in growing up before you went to North High?
I started band in 5th grade. Before I started, I wanted to play saxophone, but actually there was a video game called Rock Band, and you could play the drums on that. And then I was playing the drums, and I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do.
Yes.
And so then, since then, I was a percussionist, and I've continued that all the way through 12th grade.
Wonderful. So a musician, you're an athlete and accomplished, and you've been a very good student as well, taking advanced placement courses, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about the rigor of these are college level courses where you earn credit in high school for college, which you're going to be going to. So tell us about the advanced placement courses that you enrolled in.
The first one I took was in 10th grade. It was AP World. Before those classes, I, as a student, was never really pushed. Like, I could go without taking notes and still do well on the test. But as soon as I hit that class, it was at first it was a rude awakening. My mom yelled at me quite a bit because my grades didn't reflect my abilities as a student.
She's pushing you.
Yeah.
She wants you to do your very best.
Exactly.
So
then,
thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thank you, Mom. After that, though, I picked it up and I realized you actually have to work, and then that prepares me for college. And
just like in football
Yeah.
or band and others, but
Exactly.
you get out of it what you put into it.
Yep, you got to work hard, and then hard work pays off.
Yes. So you took that course for advanced placement, college level, rigorous. Other courses that you took at the accelerated level?
I took CIS Spanish my 10th grade year as well. I love Spanish so much. It allowed me to actually go to Costa Rica.
Wonderful.
That place is beautiful, but that's
Yes, one of the gems of the world.
My junior year, I took U.S. history, and then this year, I took AP Macro, which is macroeconomics.
Okay.
And all those, you had to work hard to succeed.
You did, and that's what you're all about, working hard and a success ethic. Any particular teachers, and I know there was a lot of them, and we run the risk of not mentioning someone, but anybody that you want to mention in particular, coaches that have helped you along the way?
All my football coaches, they were great. They taught me so much. Coach Mann, Coach Longton, Coach Tolley, all of them. Coach Dirks, he actually helped me become stronger, which is what you need to be for football.
Yes.
My favorite teacher, Mr. Hansa. I mean, he made learning, I mean, I don't want to offend anyone, but macroeconomics isn't the most fun topic. And he made that so much fun, even to the point where I would be interested in possibly studying that in the future.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hansa.
Yeah,
And he has that football background.
yeah,
too.
he coaches for Hamlin, and he actually, although I'm not going there, he got me the opportunity to tour there and talk to the football coaches.
That's his job.
Yep, and
I went to Hamlin.
it was so awesome.
Wonderful. Anyone else you'd like to mention on that journey?
Miss Sass, I had her in 2 classes. Strange enough, she's like exactly like my mom. So she was kind of like my school mom, and she helped me make the speech that I wrote for graduation, and she's just a wonderful teacher.
Great. Well, we're going to hear a little bit about some of the comments that you shared. You were nominated by your class to be the spokesperson, and that's quite an honor. So I congratulate you on that. We'll share some of that. You were so active at North High and growing up in the area. Any other memories just growing up that you'd like to share? You appreciated the small town, the ability to get to know people, participate. Anything else about the area that you value?
I don't know if it's about this, but one thing that sticks out, when I was a kindergartner, there was a fire safety like drawing contest I went to Richardson Elementary School.
Yes, so did I.
And as a kindergartner, I actually won and got to go to the fire department, and there was a whole ceremony, and that was just so great because there was people I didn't know and I probably haven't seen since, but they were gathered around cheering for this little 5-year-old who just wanted people to stay safe from fires.
Well, great. And thanks to the firefighters, the other first responders in our community, and with their program, it obviously was very effective in having an impact on you yet today. So a win-win situation. Wonderful. Well, you took a lot of great courses, active in everything, and you've graduated from North High, and now you have a new journey ahead of you. What's next?
I'm going to be attending Iowa State University, and I'm going to study kinesiology, which is the study of human movement. And I eventually would like to become either a physical therapist or an occupational therapist.
Okay. Tell us why you'd like to do that. I imagine playing football, lacrosse, and that you maybe have needed some rehab.
Yes.
Along the way. Those are very physical sports.
I was lucky enough to not be injured like somewhere where I wouldn't be able to continue playing, like my leg. During the season, though, I did break my nose, but minor injuries, I would go to our trainer, Callie, and she would help me through it. And I was really interested. I would ask her questions all the time, like, why do you tape my foot this way, or something of the other sorts. And she just got me interested in the program. And then outside, for some reason, of athletics, during winter, I got injured. I hurt my hip, and I actually had to go to physical therapy and to see what they were doing from people all ages and helping them get better. Like, because I made friends with people, like I had like 3 or 4 appointments, I saw them, and each week they got better, and I would just like to be a part of that and help people.
Good. So you've seen the benefit, and now you want to share that, pay it forward, and do that as a career. That's very noble of you, and you're going to a great school to accomplish that. So we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Now, you have a brother, I believe. You mentioned mom and dad earlier, but you have a brother that is older than you. How's he doing?
He's doing fantastic. He right now is getting his MBA at the University of Tampa. He is also a graduate assistant, which means he doesn't have to pay for his tuition. So he's setting that bar pretty high, and I have to follow through. Yeah, for me. Okay. So I have to follow through, and I have to be better because it's always a competition between us.
Okay. Well, may each of you win, and I'm sure your parents are very proud.
Yes, they are.
Good. Now, As I mentioned earlier, you were asked by the class to give remarks, and you were kind enough to bring some of those remarks that you shared, some words that you thought were important, and we're going to have you share that with the viewers. So if you'd like to give a little context, and then you can just read from some of the notes that you have here. But you shared this with the graduating class at North High, as hundreds of others that were there in honor of the graduation. So give a little more background, then we'll hear your comments.
All right. So I'll just give a brief summary before I get to like the thing that really got the crowd going.
Okay.
The first thing I talk about is the last football game that I played in, which was the state quarterfinal. Yes, it made me sad that we lost, but I was still proud of what we accomplished. I was realizing things that wouldn't happen, like I won't be able to play on the field again, but because of this, I made so many memories, and there was one thing I said specifically, like our school's kind of like anthem, like was a song by Flo Rida. He's a hip-hop artist.
Yes.
It was called My House, and every time I hear that, and everyone else, like most people can agree, like they hear that, and they're just always back on the field, and they just have great memories because of that song.
Good.
And then I relate the speech back to like, well, you may have not played football or you may not have gone to the games, but you can associate what I'm saying. The details are different, but you can get the same message. And then after that, I just talk about what the future holds and how we will succeed because we're the greatest class in modern North High history. And that got the crowd going because that's just an opinion, but it's my opinion, and I think it's right. Yeah, you got to be bold. We had a saying at North High. My English teachers were very not pleased with it because the school administration went along with it. It was called We Do School. It was to kind of like get us pumped up and like to do school, and it's grammatically incorrect, and so they canceled that after freshman year because it doesn't make sense. But as that class, we continued it all along through this year. So. That was kind of like our motto.
Okay.
And then that was kind of it. When I got to there, I was like, I don't know how to end my speech. And then, so what I do, I always take a break if I have like writer's block. And I watched The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
And he did thank you notes. And I was like, you know what? That would be so awesome if I did that in my speech.
Okay.
So the first one, I'll just read it. There's no music. But it goes, thank you to the teachers and staff who believed in us along the way, even when after we found out the senior slide was real. So that's saying like the senior slide, like our grades went down, we kind of suffered because of like our anticipation for summer and other fun things and participating. I thank all of our parents. I say we love you all so much, and we promise that we'll be careful in our future endeavors, and that we will call at least once a week, and then that probably might not even be true. I'm sorry, Mom.
Do your best.
I'll do my best. And then I thank siblings. I say for setting the bar really high, in other cases really, really low. And then everyone got a good chuckle out of that one. And then I would say, you know who you are. And then that also got them. And then I brought it back. I thank the class of 2016 for making memories that we all will cherish. And then I did have a pair of sunglasses. I put them on, and then I said, now let's get those diplomas. And then that was the end of my speech, and it was just a great feeling when I ended it. It was awesome.
Well, congratulations, and very eloquently put. It resonated well with your group, so I know how pleased they were as well. And I want to congratulate you on your journey, your many milestones that you've accomplished, and not given up, and just being a role model to others too, that they should be inspired to give it their best, to work their hardest. And you represent the class of North High, you represent the graduates, young people, very, very well. I wish you the very best in your next chapter. I'm sure it'll be successful. May that competition with your brother, your commitments to your mother, your father, to others, may those all be realized. I'm sure they will. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, make time for whatever else that you need to do, and whether it's for yourself, do you have a chance to just unwind and go camping or just to get away because you've been in all these practices, all these academic pursuits? Are there other aspects that you're able to enjoy as well?
I haven't brought it up with my mom yet, but several of my friends are thinking about like just going maybe up to the Boundary Waters and go camping for like a weekend. So I still have to bring it up with her, but that's something I would like to do during the summer.
I totally endorse that, and I hope you can. So I'm sure that you can make that an outing and that'll work. So, and in addition to all these things too, you've also worked a part-time job, if you'd like to share that.
Yes, I am a sales associate at DSW, which is the designer shoe warehouse. I love shoes. I have way too many shoes, too many to say on TV.
Okay.
But yeah, I love my job. It is so fun. The people I work with, it's a good time all the time.
Well, Sean Martin, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you continued success. And if there's anything that we can do along the way, please let us know. We'll watch your career continue to blossom with a great deal of interest.
Thank you.
Great. And viewers, if you have questions of me, please give me a call. My cell phone is 651-770-0283. With North High graduate Sean Martin, I'm Chuck Wiger. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, well, thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Enjoyed that very much. And,
That was awesome.
And we'll, get you let you know when it's going to be playing, and it shouldn't be too much longer. So.
All right, cool.
Good. I'll let you get some more sleep. You have a wonderful graduation.
Thank you.
Party and stuff. So, and. Okay, I'm assuming it all worked here. And Nancy will just confirm all that. So, and she has all your contact info. And thanks for, and tell your mom thank you for all that. Okay.
Just want to make sure we're done.
Yeah, I can't really tell unless I'm looking at the window. So if someone can come in here and just give me a clue.